Hey guys, JJ here. Welcome back to another video. It's gonna be a little short trade recap. So today I am down $100. So I'm down 100 what I made last week. So I mean, I'm not happy about it, but I'm not like gonna crash out. But news this morning at 9 a.m. PMI. Oh, anyways. So Riot stick one trade and didn't lash out. Wrongs didn't keep high time frame bias. Long off poor confluence and entry. FOMOed long and traded news. Let's get into what happened here. So essentially, looking at the 5 minute time frame, right? Here's what we saw. We saw a liquidity sweep right here. I'm gonna be honest, I did not check to see over here. Probably would have been better if we showed this liquidity in reverse, but yeah. So we showed this liquidity, we showed this liquidity, um, and we started reversing off of it. We had a break of structure right here, good displacement, right? Here's the problem: hourly time frame. What do we have? We have an hourly for value gap right here that got tapped into. That's that's in the discount range of equilibrium. We range here for a minute and then we immediately displace lower. Now, this is always the problem with reversals, right? Is how I put it. This was this wasn't okay. So this was a bad reversal trade compared to a good reversal trade. A bad reversal trade is basically this. Whenever I traded a low time frame reversal against the high time frame bias. So, uh, let me let me see if I can kind of explain that a little bit better. Yeah, I want to see. Let's go here. Okay. Okay. So high time frame bias, right, as we saw, is very bullish. We fill this gap. I want to see if I can find a better example. Like this whole high time frame is very bullish. Perfect, right here, this is better. This whole high time frame, it is very bullish. We tapped into this gap pre-market. Okay, we had a boom. This is literally what I needed. Okay, boom. We have the liquidity sweep, which is good for reversals, right? And then we have the inverse for value gap right here with the strong break out of it. And this is a break of structure, right? Now, if I entered off a displacement, I would enter at this candle close right here, and I would target these highs, these highs, these. I'll probably ultimately target these highs. Well, actually, let me see. So this is Monday. So if I went off of previous day high, or if I went off of London highs, that would have been here. Not a very good one. Previous day highs, which is considered Asia time, would have been right here. So I would have targeted these highs, right? So on the 5 minute time frame, it's not a very good entry, right? But that's why I like trading the 1 minute time frame because it's in confluence just fine. Okay, so we inverse a 5 minute gap over here, right? Failed liquidity sweep. I'm sure this created an SMT. Actually, see if I can prove that. What is this? Monday, August 25th. Okay, so not an SMT here, but there is one right here. Yes, there is. Okay, so it's actually one that was already marked, I guess, from one of my previous trading days. So boom, SMT right there, SMT right here. Okay, so boom, high time frame PDO red, or sorry, low. That's a kind of more low time. My bad. I don't know what I was saying, but anyways, boom. We kind of I don't know. I guess invalidate it. So probably wouldn't be something I really looked at. Would have been nice extra confluence though. Yeah, the S&P 500 was very choppy on this day. Holy. Anyways, okay, so hmm, so low time frame in confluence with the high time frame bias. What do? We inverse this. Actually, yeah, that's already marked out too. We inverse this for value gap, right? And we break structure right here. I probably yeah waited for this candle closer right here. So my entry would have been somewhere around here. That's if I didn't wait for a retrace. But that's a good trade, right? And that would have been from 8:56 a.m. to 10:21. Not bad. But anyways, this kind of turned into a lesson. I'm sorry, I did not mean for it to do that. But you guys get the idea. This was a bad one because what happened? High time frame, very bearish, and then boom, we get a low time frame uh, reversal, right? And actually, I would be totally cool with taking something like this as long as I had at least a take profit at equilibrium. So now I'm on the 5 minute time frame, right? What do we see? We see liquidity sweep, break of structure, as well as an inverse fair value gap on the 5 minute time frame. This probably would have my stops down here. This now, to be honest, I probably would have still targeted the London highs. That's a really ambitious trade though. So I probably would have targeted. Now, if I was watching high time frame, like high time frame confluence, okay, I would see, okay, we have equilibrium right here. Boom, we smash equilibrium. Okay, close above it. Now, something I've noticed is typically whenever we close above it, we typically move into a fair value gap, but if we close below it, or if we wick it or something, we might still hit it, but it's likely going to consolidate and then continue lower. This would have been a very good trade. And guess what? You know why I didn't catch a certain trade like this one? This trade happened at, or presented itself at, the entry for it presented itself at 8:36 a.m. I got on the charts 10 minutes later. I got on the charts whenever I was seeing this. See the problem? This was, this is me being brutally honest with myself because I did not have the discipline to. I woke up to my alarms at 8 a.m. and I did not have the discipline to get out of bed. If I'm being completely honest, and that's a problem. That's a problem I cannot keep having. That's why I had a losing day today because I didn't. I let my discipline waver. I missed a good trade. I didn't analyze the way I was supposed to. I FOMOed into a long, and I went against high time frame bias that I didn't even know was there because I didn't do a proper analysis. But I mean, there's nothing I can do about that now, except learn from it and just keep doing it, keep like improving on it, and tonight with other circumstances too, I've had a realization that you know I've just been going through the motions. I've been going through the motions with school, with work, with my home life, with trading and with God, and I haven't been as intentional as I could be. And that's the problem. My intention. Anyways, if y'all had, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. And if you have anything, please leave in the comments and go follow my Instagram link in the description. I try to post there. Um, but I will see y'all next trading day. Let's see if tomorrow's gonna be good news wise. Tomorrow we got okay, so 9 a.m. news. Oh, non-farming. Ooh, NFP week. Not very ideal for trading. Um, Thursday, I'll wait till 9 a.m. to trade. Friday, I'll probably trade Friday. Yeah, it's not open market. We'll see. If market conditions are good and a setup presents itself, and I mean a genuine setup, and that means high time frame aligns with the low time frame, and if it's a continuation, then it's in confluence with the high time frame, and if it's a reversal, then again in confluence with the high time frame. Anyways, um, yeah, I will see y'all next trading day. You all have a good one. Later.